Hi everybody, I'm doing a Zodiac energy reading for Scorpio for the month of April. So I'm going to relax here and get tuned in with my guides, and we'll see what the message is for all of you. And if there's anything that they want to share about this coronavirus experience and how the Scorpio collective is working through that, then we'll keep the door open, okay? So all right, I'm going to relax and we'll see what comes up. All right, Scorpio, April. There's what is like a pop-up book, and once it's opened, all these like monsters pop out, and they're just pop out right into my face here. But it's a pop-up book, so once you turn the page, then those pop-ups go bye-bye. Like, they're not like literally released from the book and now you have to deal with these demons, you know? It's a pop-up book. However, it's a little startling. It's a little startling, and your attention is on the monsters that are now in your face. It's almost like you're reading the book of your own soul history, and there's some personal demons that you need to face, but you're feeling them and kind of in your face, feeling it in your face. So let's see what comes next. There's a bit of an attachment to this energy by Scorpio. It's really navigating the appearance of these monsters, really investigating the way that the darker pathway has made Scorpio feel. Kind of feeling consumed by it a bit, pulled into it more a part of it, feeling it more as your identity, getting a bit lost in it, pulled into it. It's literally a hypnosis of some kind. It's almost like a test. And this test is, you can close the book of monsters. You can close the book of your dark soul past, okay? And you can start with a new book. And this book can be filled with whatever you want it to be filled with, and it can be bright and it can be beautiful. You don't have to be mesmerized and feel still kind of tuned into old energies that are actually freeing themselves from the planet right now. It seems like Scorpio's a bit lost in those energies. You have the strength to rise above this. You need to really focus on bringing light into yourself every day. And don't even go there with the darker energies. Don't even go there, because you don't have to. You don't have to get pulled into that. It could just simply be, oh wow, there's a bunch of monsters in the pop-up book. You know what? My soul's been there. My soul's done that. I don't need to go back down that road. That is not my memory lane anymore. I'm moving on from it. And I'm going to turn the page, and now I'm going to experience something new. And the book isn't going to just open it up to me. I'm going to open it up to myself. So you can open up a new experience for yourself. New experiences. You don't have to keep working with the same old energy anymore. I mean, it's done. It's over with. Close the book. Move on from it. I mean, they keep showing me that Scorpio's a bit attached to this energy, and that Scorpio's challenged by it, and it's kind of like lathered on thick. It's bringing back... I mean, souls have hard lives. We're even living hard lives right now in this present experience. And it's all that gloominess, the challenges, the struggles, the suffering. that is really kind of alluring Scorpio to stay in a bit of a darker place. And Scorpio can put the foot down and say, I'm noticing I'm kind of in a darker place. I don't have to be, so I'm not going to be. So I'm just going to rise above it because I can choose to do that. I don't have to just let the energy just consume me. I can choose to consume whatever I want to consume. I can rise above this. I can start with a fresh slate. I can send light into those pathways and then choose to have other experiences in the month of April. It doesn't have to feel heavy and dark, okay? I mean, it does feel like old soul stuff, old timelines, ancient history. I see what is like yellowed pages of an old book. Got a bit of a mystical energy to it. I see that as Scorpio, it's like no matter what I say, I'm still trying to inspire Scorpio to choose different. But Scorpio is still choosing to stay with this pop-up with the monsters in it. And I feel there's a circulation in the heart and a bit of an exhaustion, a frustration. Even frustration with society, frustration with people, the way people are. It really being sick and tired of the gross ways that society has developed itself into kind of an unhealthy and not supportive system. I mean, you could see that there's a lot of support developing here. The communities are getting brighter during this time, but you could also see that, you know, what has it been like? And now things are changing, but there's still some sort of connection or feeling with the way that it's been. It's very disappointing for Scorpio, very disappointing. And the way Scorpio has been sucked into the hardships of other lifetimes that were not fair. I mean, it is really abundant the way that Scorpio is kind of feeling the suffering is quite loud. And I'm still like, you don't have to hear it. You don't have to feel it. You can feel bright and cheerful. But for some reason, the stars are aligned and Scorpio is feeding into it. And it's something that Scorpio needs to do right now. It just needs to process it, needs to think about it, needs to be in it, needs to explore it, needs to experience it. But you actually don't have to if you don't want to. So it's your choice what you want to do with your April, okay? It can be super bright, but you have to make the effort to go in that direction. Otherwise, the energies are just going to linger, and it could encourage you to stay in the monster pop-up book. But again, you can choose. You can choose to turn the page. You can choose to say, you know what? I've been there, done that. I'm closing the book on it. I'm choosing something else. I'm choosing something brighter. Because you can investigate the brighter parts of who you are, the brighter parts of your soul journey. You don't have to always linger in the dark stuff. We've been through the dark stuff for so many years, so many lifetimes. We can choose to linger in the brighter things. It's time for a change, right? But Scorpio gets to decide. So that's the message for you. All right. Thank you so much for joining me in this experience. If any of you are interested in exploring a psychic session with me, please visit me at my website at abbeynormalswisdomquest.com. Okay. Thank you again, and I wish you a beautiful April.